Download the BCSN Plus app today.
Now, another one of those transfers who followed Eddie George to Bowling Green from Tennessee State is his son, Eriq, a defensive end who recorded 82 tackles and 8 sacks through 2 seasons as a Tiger. Now, Eriq represented the Falcons at MAC Media Day this past week. Here's a look back at our conversation. Back here at Ford Field for MAC Media Days, I'm now joined by Eriq George, defensive end for the Falcons. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, when your dad accepts the job to join as Bowling Green's new head coach, was the plan always to follow him?
It was, but I just had to, test the waters a little bit when I got in the portal because I had a bunch of coaches call my phone. So it was a process, like anybody else, really. But I felt like Bowling Green was home for me. Following my father, following the coaching staff I had at Tennessee State, it just felt like a good fit for me.
If you had to give our viewers a scouting report of what they can expect for yourself, what would you say?
I'd say you can expect a hard worker, somebody who loves to play the game of football, who will do anything to win for his teammates, somebody who loves to play the game. I've been doing this for my whole life, and I love to do it.
Talk to me a bit about the dynamic, having your dad as your head coach for football. Obviously, you had the experience at Tennessee State, but now having it again at Bowling Green.
That's a blessing. It's a blessing to have my father coach me, but it can be a curse, though. When I'm getting the earful, when I'm jumping on my gap, missing a tackle, anything, I'm the one who gets it the worst. But I need that to push me, make me the better man, make me a better football player, and I really appreciate everything he's done for me.
Is there ever a moment where the football talk stops between the two of you?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, my mom, she makes us stop talking about it. We at home, we play Uno, we watch movies. Yeah, so football, that's our life, but we keep it separate from at home.
You were selected to represent the Falcons here, despite being one of the newer players to the program. Just what does that say about how you'll be a representative for the program that your dad is now building?
Well, I'm honored to be serving as a representative for Bowling Green. It's a true honor. I feel like my coaches have trust in me, and they respect me enough to send me up here, and I really respect the fact that my teammates have backed that, along with Drew, who just got here too. And I'm just honored. I feel like we will be able to do some special things this year.
So going off of that, what do you see as the goals then for this season?
Oh, to win the MAC championship. That's the goal for every year. I feel like we have the pieces to do it. I feel like we have the coaches to do it, and we have the fans to do it. We have a great fan base, a great community.
So you can say that you want to, but what do you feel like you also have to see in fall camp to believe, even just starting with game 1, that could become realistic? Well,
we have to see 11 guys on each side of the ball doing their job, who can do it effectively, who can do it as a group and not as a single person. I feel like we have that, and we're gonna work our butts off to do that.
How do you see yourself then as a defensive leader on that side of the ball, given just the experience you've already had in college football?
Well, I see myself as a guy somebody that my teammates can go to, because I've been in the system before with Coach Fisher, and I already have guys who come to me to explain some scheme things to them. So I feel like I can be a person they can come to whenever they have a misassignment or don't understand this concept. So I feel like I can be a person who can step up and be that leader.
Talking a bit about the schedule, 2 of your first 4 games will be against Power 4 opponents in Cincinnati and Louisville. How could those early season challenges benefit the team in the long run?
I feel like all challenges benefit. I think that if we just play our best ball, we can definitely compete, we definitely win the game. And I think that playing those early season games really shows you where you are for the rest of the season. It only gets you better at the end of the day, and I feel like that's exactly what's going to do for us.
And then the season opener will fall on a Thursday. Now, playing in the MAC, it's common to play weekday games later in the season, but do you feel like that adds any additional pressure, just having those extra couple days that you guys start early?
No, actually, I'm excited for it. I'm ready to play some ball. That Thursday game is going to be a little different from what I'm used to playing on Saturdays, but I'm ready for some action football.
And then finally, if you just had to describe what you hope to see in terms of a defensive identity from this Falcons team this year, what would you say?
I'd say a physical defense that plays together, that knows what they're doing, that has a keen sense for where the ball is at all times, who can just give you 60 minutes of straight physical football.
All right, well, we can't wait to see what happens when the Falcons take the field. Thanks so much.
Thank you.